Hello everyone. Are your young ones in 9 to 12th? Then this will be a very special video for you. After this video, your one decision can drastically change your young ones' future with brilliance techno minds. No, this is not another technical course for your young ones. This is a complete integrated academic tech solution for your kids. So let's start with some few questions. What do you think about technology changes in this modern world? Do you think that your young ones need technology skills or not? Do you think the technology can help your young ones to grow their future, their career, their skills in every field? What is your opinion on this? Do you think the traditional schools and coachings can give that skills which modern world require? Now you will say that schools also has started technical classes in their schools. Do you really think that? If it is true, then according to the latest survey, why out of 10 students, 8 students are feeling burden? Because that is not their interest. What is their current interest? Their current interest is to get good marks, score good marks in the competitive exams, get a good ranks, and same you also want from your young ones. So when you are also correct, your young ones also are correct, then why they are feeling extra burden the technology to them? Why they are not able to understand the technology? Why they are just becoming a user of technology, not a creator? What do you think? What do you want, that your young ones will become a user of the technology, or they should become a creator of the technology in with their academics? So schools are giving them academic knowledge for marks. Same, you send your kids to the coaching centers to get good marks, good ranks in competitive exams like JEE, NEET and all. So they feel that the technology what they are getting, it is not at all helpful for their problem. And what is their problem? Their problem is the marks, ranks. Okay, so that's why they are feeling the technology extra burden. So how it is possible that your young ones should learn proper academics, get good ranks, good marks, as well as they will become a creator of the technology also? Here we have the solutions. Just be with me and you will understand everything, and how our model will help your young ones to achieve academics, ranks, good marks, and completely technical skills as well. So we all know that the technology is solving their current problem, then only they will feel interest for that technology. Otherwise they will be just cut out from the technology. That is what happening with our young ones. So in traditional method, what happen? Students learn math, science formula, they solve the equation, and then they forget it. They move to the next topic because they don't visualize it. They just solve it on paper or some animation, but they don't create themselves, they don't visualize, they don't connect with the formula. That's why they have to repeat this thing again and again and again. Our model is going to completely change it. How? We will teach them maths and physics equations, formulas, solve the equations, then we will teach them codings, robotics, and with the help of coding and robotics, they will only create the programs, the model which will solve their academic problem. Means learn the maths and science formulas, solve the equation, learn the codings and robotics, create your own programs, and solve the formula, solve the equation, visualize it by yourself. So what will happen? They will be learning academics, they will be learning all the formulas, and they are going to apply the formula in the technology immediately. So they will never forget the formula, they will be master in the technology as well, they will be master in the academics as well, and they don't have to repeat again and again the formulas. So their marks will also increase, their competitive ranks will also increase. So now you tell me, if your young ones learned maths and science formula, solve the equation, created their own programs, and once they create their own programs, they solve the equation and they visualize it, like how this is happening, what is happening, how this thing happening, okay, will they ever forget that formula? And once they are already creating program for every formula, every chapter, What about the technology? They will become master in the technology also, because that time they are solving their current problem. This is the main agenda of our program. And because they will do this, they will find so much interest in the technology, and once they will find the interest in the technology, you know very well what they can do. They can create, they can research in technology, they'll make good marks in academics, they'll score good ranks in the competitive exams, and lots of things they do that. Let's discuss this with some examples in front of you. So let's take a chapter called velocity. Here is the question where a car is traveling 20 kilometers upwards, kilometers in the reverse. Okay, so what we have to find out here, that what is an average speed of the car. Here is the question. Okay, and then here is the traditional solution of this. See, the formulas are getting applied, traditional solutions are coming. Fine. So this is the traditional way. What we will do, we will also teach them first traditional way, because formula learning is very, very important. But here is not end. After this, we will teach them proper coding also, and see the codings. And once they learn the proper coding, then they can create such kind of program. See here how the car is traveling, how the speed, motions, and this is the exact program what they are going to create. Understand my point? So with this, their velocity, their speed, okay, the calculation, exactly the visualization is coming in front of them. What do you think? Will they ever forget this? Never. What do you think? Once they create this technology program, they will be not good in the technology? Obviously they will be good. And with this, they can create so many questions, they can solve so many questions, and they will never forget the formula. So they should not repeat again and again and again and again. Now, another equation. This is a quadratic equation which we are going to solve. So the question is, there's a ball, the height is and all, everything is given. We have to find out what is the maximum height, okay, and what is the time when the ball is going to touch the ground. So this is how we are going to solve in the traditional way. So this is the traditional way. First we will teach them the traditional way, okay? But this is not the end. Then they do these things with the help of proper technology, and once they do that, see what they will create. And this all program which we are showing, this is created by our previous students. See, ball will travel. Okay, and once ball will travel, see everything. So this is what our solution is for your kids, for your young ones. Immediately solve the questions, immediately learn the formula, apply it in the technology, and become a master in everything. It will reduce, according to the survey, 33.7% burden on them, because they don't have to repeat the things again and again. So here is another example with the help of robotics. Okay, so if you remember, we also have studied how bat flies in the night. Okay, so basically bat send sound waves in the night, and when the sound waves is getting crossed, so there is a no object. Okay, so bat flies. Whenever any object comes, what sounds wave do? They reversed. Okay, and what bat will do? Okay, angle, how much far means distance. Okay, and then according it will calculate, and how much nearby the object is that it will turn. Same concept is on the driverless car, modern driverless car. We all know that. Okay, so normally what they do, they just teach the robotic car. They don't teach what are the things they are going to solve this. Okay, let me show you. So see, these are the things which your young ones are going to learn with the help of robotic car. See, mathematics formula, physics formula, light, electricity, distance, velocity, speed, everything they are going to learn deeply. Okay, and then circuits, robotics, AI, coding together. So see how many things they are going to learn. Okay, so let's see this. What happens when the car is traveling? Any object comes, so object detected by the car, and then it turns. Same the bat formula applies. But it is not the end. They learn completely, robotics also is strong, coding also is strong, and with that, these are the things they will learn immediately. Do you think they will ever forget the robotics also, the academics also, or the formula which they are applying? Visualize immediately. Okay, so this is what solution Spidervella is providing, and no one is doing in India that integrating the academics with the technology. So academics will also solve immediately, technology will also learn immediately, they will feel interest as well. Now imagine, once they will learn the technology and once they'll solve so many equations of their academic, and once they'll create more than 100 projects with the help of technology during their academics, do you think they cannot create the real-time solution? Do you think they will not become the creator of the technology? Do you think they will weak in academics? Do you think they will not get good marks? Do you think they will not achieve good ranks in the competitive exams? Ask from yourself. So with these examples, hope you have understand that how technology can improve your young one's future perfectly with brilliance. So now let's discuss how we are providing the things. Normally what you do, you send your young ones to schools, then you send your young ones to the coachings, offline coachings, online coachings, both places are the same. Only thing is that they teach little bit extra to achieve marks. Okay, then you also send them to some technology classes for robotics, for AI, for codings, okay, which is not at all integrated with the academics. And also you send them to the competitive coachings. There are so many lists, IIT, JEE, NEET and all, you send them. Okay, all the solution we are providing at once. We are giving them academic coachings to improve their marks, their skills, their ranks, okay, and together we are going to give them the technical skills immediately, and we are going to solve every equation with the help of technology, which they will visualize, they will create, they will understand immediately. And you should not worry about the three different things. So their burden will also reduced immediately. They can focus more and more. And here is the fee structures of different things what you are going to pay. And Spidervella is not going to charge that much. Okay, the price is also listed in the website. You can check it out. It is so less what you are going to pay there. Okay, so your financial burden will also reduce. Your kids' academic burden will also reduce. Your kids will become master in the technology in one shot. So Spidervella NextGen Academic Tech Integration Program is the best solution for your young ones. We are going to only take 200 students, means 9 to 12, 50 students each batch. We will not going to take a lot students as well. Okay, because we want to focus every students. We want that every students create some things, research something, and they earn the name, the fame as well. Okay, so how we are going to take admission? We have an entrance exam, so your young ones can give the entrance exam, and according to the entrance exam we are going to select. So only 50 students, limited seats, 50 students for each batch, 9 to 12. So if you want that your young ones should learn everything properly, we are here. Apply for the entrance exam. So let's quickly recall the curriculum. What Spidervella NextGen Tech Academic Program is doing. We are going to teach traditional maths and science to your young ones. Okay. With that, we are going to teach them a technology, and with the help of technology, we are going to solve their academic problem. Once their academic problem is solved, they'll feel so much interest. They'll see everything. They will never forget the formula. They will able to achieve good marks. They will able to achieve good ranks. They will able to become a master in the technology together in one shot, and as well as their academic burden will reduce and your financial burden will also reduce. It is listed in the website.